Whatever it is, I've got just the cure for it.
What's good, YouTube? This is Mango392 back at it with another video. And today is Friday, March 20th, I believe it is. And as you can see from the side here, here on the West Coast, we finally got some sun from about 3 or 4 days of rain. So it's a good sight to see, especially in these times that we're going through. But anyway, guys, if you're new to my channel, welcome. Thanks for hitting that subscribe button. Be sure to hit the bell for all notifications on when I drop a video, and be sure to give it a thumbs up, man, just to keep this video going in the YouTube algorithm. But anyway, guys, as you've seen the title and the thumbnail, as this pandemic affects everyone, I'm gonna read the article to you and then explain why I titled the video the way I did. So the big three automotive companies, GM, Chrysler, Ford, are stopping productions of new cars. So I'm gonna read the article to you guys, and I'll also drop the article page in the description below so you guys can read it as well. So this happened on the 18th, I believe, and it says after reports yesterday of both GM and Ford employees testing positive for coronavirus, auto workers began calling on the Big Three and the United Auto Workers Union to stop production, and that's exactly what happened. Automotive News has reported that the Detroit automakers Ford, GM, and FCA will begin closures following the evening shifts of March 19th. Ford was the first to confirm it will suspend production of its U.S., Canadian, and Mexican assembly plants through March 30th to thoroughly clean its facilities. In a statement, Roy Gamble, president of the United Auto Workers Union, said today's action is a prudent thing to do. By taking a shutdown and working through next steps, we protect UAW members, their families, and the community. We have time to review best practices when the plant reopens, and we prevent the possible spread of this pandemic. We commend Ford for working with us and taking the bold steps. There's a ram that's passing by, guys. And yeah, it says General Motors was next to confirm its shutdown, citing an agreement with the UAW to ensure the health and safety of people entering the GM plants. GM says its suspension will last at least till March 30th and will be reevaluated on a week-to-week basis from then on. So, guys, I will put the article information in the description below. That's pretty big for any of you guys that have or have placed an order on the Big Three. You know, at this moment, your automobile is going to be on hold for, you know, a couple of weeks until we, you know, get through this this situation that we're going through. But there's another article in there. You guys could look, and big ups to the Big Three, because they're gonna see if they can make ventilators for, you know, the doctors, nurses, and hospitals worldwide to make sure that they're protected during these times, as well as, you know, people who have the symptoms and are sick, that, you know, our essential staff and employees are protected at the same time. So kudos to the Big Three for stepping up and helping out in the community. Yesterday, while I was on break, Mod2Fame, a big YouTuber who I watch, he went on live, and I just went to check to see if he kept it up, but he said he was going to take it down. But anyway, he went on live to basically talk about this issue or pandemic that we're going through, and how the car community as a whole needs to get together. And I thought he was right. You know, I've said it over and over in my past vlogs that, you know, the car community, man, we have the means and the people to stick together as one. And Mod2Fame asked I say in my mind, he challenged us to do the same. So basically, he was going through all the situations that we're going through right now. You know, the government giving out. That's my webcam. Sorry, guys. The government giving out stimulus checks, which I think is a good thing, because I think we as a people will stimulate the economy once we get through this. But he's asking for the community, the car community, to give back. And it doesn't mean in a monetary value. It means if you go to the grocery store and you need essentials for you, your family, whatever, your parents, whatever, guys, why go in there and get 40 rolls of toilet paper? I know you've heard it over and over again, man. Get the essentials that you need that will last for, you know, a couple of weeks or whatever. As you know, here in California, the governor just did a shutdown or a lockdown, however you want to call it. But, you know, it's not a lockdown where we can't go out. You know, we can go out and get the essential needs that we need for our family, you know, medical needs, grocery stores, gas, banks, all of that is still open. But other than that, you know, restaurants, gyms, bars, clubs, all of that is shut down. And I'm pretty sure it's shut down in your state as well, too. But I'm saying that to say this, and I don't want this video to get long. Guys, we can do our, to get through this situation, we all have to do our part. You know, if you have a neighbor that is elderly or doesn't have means of transportation or can't get to the grocery store or whatever, do your part. Say, hey, you know, I'm going to the grocery store. Do you need anything? Give it to them. I promise you it'll come back twofold. And especially in these days and times, you know, we have to overcome this situation as a nation, as a whole. All that BS that we got, we need to push to the side and just come as a whole. You know, I'm watching on the news, you know, the younger generation, and even though their immune system is stronger and they can fight through it, I don't think they realize that you can carry this virus without even knowing it. Or you could go through the symptoms, be sick or have a fever and feel fine the next day, but still be a carrier and give it to an elderly person that you don't know. And that elderly person could be my mother, my grandmother, my father, your family, and catch it, and it could be a serious situation. You know, I'm watching these kids say that, you know, they're gonna go to Florida and go to the beach and have spring break. Guys, this thing is serious. You know, from reading the internet at CDC, this disease is 3 times contagious as the flu. That, to me, that's serious. And am I scared? No, I think I'm one level from being scared, but I'm being alert about things and I'm being sensible about things. And I want you guys to be able to, in my opinion, just think and do this together. You know, I'm not alone. You're not alone. You know, we're on lockdown. I'm pretty sure people that are watching this video, you have certain sanctions that the government, the local government, excuse me, has put in your state. You know, so it's a time of change, you know, and I go back to 9/11, and I never thought in my imagination or my years of living, I don't have nothing to knock on wood, but hopefully I'll make it through this, that I would go through something like this. Like what we're going through now is something, and I was telling my wife and my son, it's like, you know, the movie The Purge or I Am Legend with Will Smith. So this is crazy. And I'm looking at what we're going through now and what could possibly be. This is just like those movies that I mentioned. So guys, I'm saying, think about everybody. We can't do this by ourselves. We have to do this together as a nation. Make sure you just look out for one another. If you go into the grocery store, get what you need. If you need 20 rolls of toilet tissue, don't know why, but go ahead and do it. But make sure you look out for the next family. You never know who needs something. The soaps, the hand sanitizers, get what you need so that, this stuff can last and we can hunker down and get rid of this virus. It's serious. The numbers keep growing day by day. And as you guys know, numbers don't lie. Men and women do, but numbers don't lie. So we can get through this, but we have to get through this together. So Steph from Mod2Fame, he said he was going to do his part, and I take it as a challenge, and I'm challenging you guys who are watching this video, and I challenge you guys to do what you have to do so that we can get through this. It doesn't have to be of monetary value. If you see somebody struggling, if you know a neighbor that's struggling or needs help, or you can give something, man, guys, please do it. This is the only way we're going to get through it, because I hate to see this nation get divided, which it could happen, of the haves and have-nots. And it gets to a point where, the people that have, the have-nots are coming after the haves that have everything. So, guys, let's get through this together. I promise you, if we can get through 9/11, and that was tragic at its most, and this is just as tragic and can be more tragic than that if we don't stick together and work as one. We have to do this. It's the only way we're gonna survive through this. And I know it, man. And like I said, I don't want this video to get too long. I know it's tough to hunker down and stay indoors and not be able to go to the movies or the bowling alley or the nightclub, or drink a beer with your friends or hang out with your family. But if we do this right now, which we probably should have done a couple of weeks ago, we'd probably be okay by now. But it's better late than never, as that old analogy says. Better late than never. So guys, please do your part. We'll get through this. We got through this as a nation from 9/11. We'll get through this if we do it as one. So guys, Mod2Fame, I know you won't see this, but I accept your challenge. So, you guys have my social media. If you guys know people that are out of jobs, and people that can network and get somebody back on their feet, while we go through this little hiatus. That's what I'm gonna call it now, a hiatus. Man, give out that information. Don't hold it. You never know who you're blessing. So, Steph, I accept it. I challenge my subscribers. Like I said, it doesn't have to be of monetary value, but if you have information, or if you could help out anybody that's going through a difficult time in these sticky situations, please help out. This is the only way we're going to get through it. But anyway, guys, that'll do it. Guys, stay safe. Wash your hands. I'm not going to get into the rest. You know the rest, because it's a daily reminder every day when you watch the news or you hear people, and it's astounding. So, like I said, guys, do what you have to do. Let's support each other, and we'll get through this. Guys, I'll continue to bring as much car content as I can. Car meets that I was planning on going to are shut down, as you know. So you'll probably see car vlogs. You'll probably see me on live stream. I'll post on live stream, and we can chit chat on that as well. But that's it for what I have to say, guys. I can't talk. But be sure to give this video a thumbs up. Hit the bell for all notifications on when I drop a video. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button, guys. I really appreciate it. On the road to 1K. On the road to 1K. All right, guys, have a good weekend, and I'll holler at you guys later. Peace.